Are you planning a trip to London? With Online Travel Direct, you will find flights and hotel bookings at the best price. Feel like going on a 3-day getaway? Or need to plan a fully fledged business trip? From cheap hotels to 5-star luxury resorts, London has all types of accommodations, so you can find one that fits your travel lifestyle. This video by Online Travel Direct will introduce you to the City of London, that is the hub of modern art, historical architecture and delectable food. Let's begin by considering the accommodation. You can find hotel room bookings anywhere, between the range of €20 to €1,000. It should be easy finding one that fits your budget if it's not peak season in London is between June and October. However, if you're planning to travel direct to London on holiday package deals, then chances are that the bookings are going to be costlier than usual. Most of the reasonable accommodations are located around the National Maritime Museum Greenwich. Although they are cheap, most of them offer free breakfast and Wi-Fi and are close to some great pubs and galleries. The 5-star accommodations are located around the British Museum, Westminster, and Stratford. These luxurious hotels offer 5-star guest treatment, with a quick access to all the areas with high tourism values. With Online Travel Direct, you can find the cheapest deals for hotel and flight bookings anytime, and we keep you up to date constantly with the best deals. Once open only to royal families and nobles, the beautiful City of London is now frequented by millions of tourists from all over the world. To make the most of your time in London, some pre-planning and research is advised to ensure that you get to fully enjoy London's rich culture, heritage, and beauty. Planning an itinerary before travelling would be ideal. Otherwise, you might end up getting overwhelmed and would not be able to experience all that the city has to offer. We would advise you to get a public toilet map and an Oyster card from any train station. Those will certainly come in handy. You can also get a refund of the remaining balance on the card once you return it. Westminster Abbey would be the ideal spot to start exploring the city. Usually, most of the tours start here. Next, you can head to the Parliament and Big Ben. To get a bird's eye view of London, find your way to the London Eye, located on the side of Thames River.
That's good.
The Millennium Wheel takes half an hour to reach the London Sky and return to the Virgin City. It is advisable to buy your tickets prior to experience this attraction, as it can be booked out weeks in advance. Another great choice for your first day is to visit Buckingham Palace around midday. The ceremony called Changing of the Guards, which usually happens at 11:30 a.m, is well known for its rhythm and collective beauty. To know about the schedules for all these tourist attractions, if you're a modern-day adventurer, it is highly recommended that you visit Chatham Town for a day. From tech geeks to gothic lovers, everyone has a place in this part of the town. When it comes to dining out, it is one of the best choices, because in Chatham Town, the food gets cheaper as the sun goes down. Another place to grab lunch can be Borough Market, which is also known for offering the best cuisines in London. If you feel like shopping, Portobello Market in Notting Hill is the go-to for people who like to dress edgy. You may remember it from the famous Julia Roberts movie. This area also has many great cafes, pubs, and bars. Now, for exploring London's history, you'd require a whole day at least. Start at the historical Tower of London. The tower will transport you to an era similar to the saga of the Game of Thrones and the Yeoman Warders, where the magical ravens tell the tales of long-gone civilizations. You can get a taste of the royal life by visiting the Kensington Palace, which is famous for being the residence of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. The British Museum and the National History Museum, that are the home to the exhibits depicting the evolution of art and culture, as well as some of the world's most famous historical jewels. We'll give you a glimpse of London's rich historical past. For the evenings, we would recommend 2 popular spots. The first is the uppermost floor of the Walkie Talkie building at the Monument to the Great Fire of London. The Sky Garden here is beautiful. You can grab cocktails with your loved one and catch amazing views of London's famous skyline, but make sure you make bookings for this beforehand. The second place that we recommend is West London. It is best to have some light drinks here and head to the West End show. Afterwards, you can enjoy a light movie or an action film in a theatre. The best ones are Electric Cinema, Phoenix Theatre, Backyard Cinema, and Olympic Studios. London is a city that captures the allure of millions. A city of over 1,000 years of literature and history. So, what are you waiting for? Book the best deals with Online Travel Direct to get the cheapest deals on international airfares, holiday tours, rental cars, and immerse yourself in the luxury that is London with us.